It's Week 15 of the NFL, and this one features Ernest Jones. He's been a constant presence in the middle with 65 tackles so far. It's the Seahawks and the Packers under the lights on Sunday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's Week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Well, here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season as quarterback, but Greg just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Smith to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A second down throw for Smith. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. The tight end Fant in motion. On play action, Smith. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Third and long.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet, stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the first down. 11 yards as they move the chains.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion, Reed. A 2nd down throw for Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes this.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
3rd and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring them down for a sack and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Whoa! And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. This this one into the hands of Smith and Jigba.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. Play action now. It's Geno. That's Lockett. Downfield, he's got it. And he's in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his third touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And he'll work this out to the 23. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. 3rd and long. To throw is Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
1st and 10. Love gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down. Now Love. He pulls it in around the 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll run with Jacobs.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's Jacobs. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Packers on top. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 12. Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's the gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Gino. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw is Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. And that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is Love. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's across the 40, close to a first down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Once again, it's Walker. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Now Smith. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he will score. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Packers.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Packers first down.
The man in motion is Watson. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Love to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 2nd down, Love. It is brought in the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up, and until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This one finds Lockett down the left side. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Gino to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Seattle.
It's third down, and defensively, you think you do a great job taking everybody away. But sometimes you just can't account for the quick little check down to the back and his ability to run in the open field and make people miss. He's able to pick up a huge gain.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks have tied it at 17.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Love to throw it on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Brock Purdy leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head east to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. And finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. He fields it at the 8, and he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle at a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
We'll get this to about midfield. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Play action now. It's Geno. He'll check this down to the running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On first down, it's Love. That is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Dayton Reed was the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. To return, it's Nixon. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 13
Here's
yards.
1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
They'll run with Jacobs. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run here with Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They go play action with Smith. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Smith. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now, this looks like a design run. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
For the Seahawks field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Love. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Love to throw. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Game on. Emmanuel Wilson. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Off the play fake. Smith taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Packers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. This one is caught by Reed. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. He's going to have a Packers first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Moving the tight end right. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
In motion, Reed. They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
They'll run here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. They need one right now. Third and long. He'll find his running back, Wilson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to tie things up here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Play action now. It's Gino. Got a man. It's Rocket. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line,
and he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Lowe to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Straight ahead, it's Walker. So pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A good play action with Love. That one on target to Watson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.